Hi guys, welcome to my class. My name is Praveen. Now I'm going to talk about the what is the Exim and export import policies and what is the objectives and what is the activities done by the Exim. Exim what is the mean by Exim policy? Exim policy it says export and import policies, rules, regulations. According to that, export import will be happen from one country to other country or one state to so others. Okay guys. So DGFT it says like Director of General Foreign Trade. Director of General Foreign Trade it sends they'll guide the uh, like who for the exporters and importers who do export activities and import activities to the international level. Exim policy that I said no. So next history of the Exim policy. History of the Exim policy means in the year of 1962 the government of India appointed a special Exim policy committee to the review government previous export import policies. The committee was later approved by the government of India, Mr. V.P. Singh. Then the Commerce Ministry announced the Exim policy on the 12th of April 1985. So officially announced the Commerce Ministry announced the member like Mr. V.P. Singh is appointed by the government in the date of 12th and of the April 1985. Comes to next one. Now the procedure, agencies and documentation required to take advantage of certain provisions of the Indian exim policies. There is a certain policies there. If I want to be the exporter or if you want to be the importer, there is a uh, procedures is there. I want to hold the if I want to become the if I want to become exporter, I want to hold the export like license holder. So if I want to import, so there is a separate import license will be available. For that we have to apply and different procedures, different guidelines we have to get by the operation councils. So next point is standard output in input norms. Such important output norms are applicable for the products such as electronic, engineering, chemical, food. It seems like different products, different rate is applicable for the export and import time, guys. So you see the objectives of the exam policies. ITC's HS course. ITC's HS course it says there will be the book, the name of call like ITC's and HS course. There will different courses there for the different products to export and import. Okay, so next one, there are two aspects of exim policies: promotions and extents. Two aspects is mainly export and import. These are two aspects. It's policies and promotions and extent. And extent is like extending the exporting activities and importing activities. Government exim policy is to promote exports to maximum extent. Means actually the normally countries concentrate on the export because it generate the relationship with other countries and as well as the revenue also. So next point is to accelerate the economic from low level economic activities. It says the point is says about when we do the economic transactions with the national level or international level, so that time our relationships also increases with the national level and our economics power also goes up, guys. And purchasing powers also increases, and individual per capita incomes also increases. Okay, next one, to stimulate sustained economic growth by providing access of the essential raw materials, intermediate components, consumable, and capital goods required for the arguments and productions. It says economic growth also will be happen with this relationship also builds with this employment opportunities also people get, guys. So last point we see was the objective in the exam policy to enhance the technological strength and efficiency of Indian agriculture industry and service, thereby improving their competitiveness. In India, the lot of agricultural sectors is operating nowadays. Not only now, it's like historically, if we see our agriculture, we are in agriculture is a backbone of the nation, right? so that agriculture, the producing, getting and production of the agriculture there and exporting to the other countries, and by that doing the revenue, guys, and income generating, production of the agriculture goods and exporting to the other countries and making the revenues. Next one we come to see the government governing body of the Exim policy. Governing body of the Exim policy is that the government of India notifies the Exim policy for a period of 5 years. So as I told that the policies will be replaced like 5 years once, and export import policies covers period 2002 to 7. There is, you can search in the 5 years once policies where it's changed. So next one comes to see impact of Exim policy. So what is the this Exim policies impact? So if a policy is Exim policy, how it impact in export and import? So globalization of India economy. Globalization of India economy means currency rates. See, our currency rates is less than when we compare and see that USA currencies or other can like with European currencies. At the same time, every country's currencies will be not same for the other countries, or and sometime the our currency is also higher than the other countries. So that time it will be the profit, right? So that is was impact, economic balance, and impact on next point Indian impact on the Indian industry. Impact in the Indian industry means what we are producing here. So that product when we are exporting, we are getting the profit on that. So even with this, we are building the good relationship with other countries, and revenues also goes up. Like this, the last point, impact on the quality upgradation. Quality upgradation in sense like FDI increases. FDI increases means other people, when we are selling our products to other countries, then we comes to know like what is the requirement for the others, and we can update like we can make flexibility to other clients and consumers, like we are ready to provide based on the requirement of the customers. So that time we will insert the new machines, new mechanic and equipments to our markets to get the good production, guys. So next point we see what is the activities is done in the Exim activity. First point, to advise government on policies, measures for preparation and implementation of both short and long term plans for increase the export in light of emerging national economic scenarios. Here it says first point what, by exporter and importer as know the what is the like needs and recognize needs requirements is there, and what is the product requirements is there to export and export the products. So the government understand that requirement and they will try to implement that and resolve the issues. So comes to next one, to review export performance and various sectors identify constraints and suggestions industry specific measures to optimize exports, and in its sense by exporting they identify and track the issues, namely, and list that and try to remove that and give the solution to that. The third point, to examine existing institutional framework for import and export, suggest some practical measures for the. So after that, not only they identify the problems and giving the solutions, that solution they will implement, and again they will see whether it will be, if we implemented these solutions, is there this is the law solution or we have to do some changes or modifications. So next it comes to the review policies instruments which are considered relevant for promotion if India foreign trade and to strengthen international competitiveness of India goods and services. And they will measure what we exported, that goods are and services is a quality like that they will measure and they will send to the other guys. So finally what it comes to know that exim policies objectives, they develop and they give training and developments by the government. They will get the training and development by the government anyway our, and they will give the good services, quality of the product, and they will give the solutions if any issues is rise. So every support is done by the government to the exporter and importer to export the products to the other countries and generate the revenues and with the good relationship with the other countries. So thank you guys, thank you for giving this time. See you again.